Hey, what's up, guys? Told you I was going to give you an update on the Rbros 6.5 and my load data. So, as you remember last time I showed you guys, I did the Saturday test, and I was thinking that the 42 grains there would probably be an ideal load, and it didn't turn out that way, unfortunately. So, here they are. So there's three of them. There's 3 5-shot groups. Standard deviation on the first one was 16 with an extreme spread of 45. Second group was 19 standard deviation with an extreme spread of 48. So the first one had an average of 27.99. Second one had an average of 28.14. And then the third one here is a standard deviation of 16, extreme spread of 40, and average of 28.24. So yeah, those numbers are pretty bad. Now, as far as the target, so that was my first group right there. So it's about an inch. Second group, which had the worst standard deviation, this had 19 standard deviation and 48 spread, and that was a quarter inch group, 5-shot group. And then my last one, this one I felt like the bolt was sticky on all 5 shots. For some reason, those 5 I must have forgot to full length size them, and the bolt was hard to close and hard to open. I actually had to, every time I took a shot, I actually had to bang on the bolt handle to get it to release the bolt and eject the round. So that was not good, because I had to keep come off the rifle and everything. So that's with the 140 grain ELD. So I definitely won't be loading up any more of those. That, I don't know what happened there, but it didn't work out good. Now here I had the Lapua, the 139 grain with 42 grains of 43.50, and this one turned out really well, actually. My first time ever loading with 42 grains and with this bullet. I used to load 39.8 grains, and it always shot well, but this one was really good. An average of 28.37 on the first group, 28.36, 28.35. So that's very consistent between 15 rounds. And then let me see, standard deviation is 7, extreme spread was 20 on the first round. Second one wasn't so hot, standard deviation of 15, 43 extreme spread. And then the last one was a 7.18, so 7 standard deviation and an 18 extreme spread. So I'm going to load up some more of these. I think that was pretty impressive there as far as those ones go. And then I'm probably just going to go back to the 42.5 grains with the 140 grain ELDs, because they always they shot pretty well. Yeah, see, that was these ones here. I got a 7 and 18 with a 6-round group, and then a 13, 31, 7, 18, and that was with 42.5 grains. And then we had another one here with 13, 13. That's not good, but so yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the 42.5 for the ELDs. Here's another group here. Yeah, that was 42.5 grains. Standard deviation of 5, extreme spread of 13, and then a 9 and 27. So that's good. Oh yeah. So as far as the, let me show you the target. Let's see. All right. So with these ones here, with the Lapua, so my first group, which was the 7 standard deviation 20. There's the first group there. So 0.34. Under half MOA. My second one was actually one of the worst standard deviations in extreme spread of 15.43, but still tight, one whole group pretty much. And then here's my last one. That bottom one was me. I pulled it, so that last shot was definitely me. But pretty impressed there. Everything was, if it wasn't for that pulled one, everything would have been under a half. And so not too bad. So I think I'm just going to go and load up the 42.5 grains of the 140 ELDs, continue to work those, And then I'm going to do some more of these Lapua 42 grains and see if I can get a nice, consistent standard deviation and extreme spread on those. And of course, I'm waiting for some of those ELD, the Burger ELDs to come available, and then that way I can start trying that load like Rbros had recommended. But for now, until then, I'm gonna continue to work these loads and see if we can get them a little tighter. Take it out to some distance. I wanted to get a good load worked up, and then I was gonna take it out to like 200-300 yards. It's the furthest I can shoot at the range that I belong to. So, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.